Okay, so one of my goals for 2012 is that whenever I make YouTube videos, I'm just gonna push record and start talking, because too often I start to freak out and think I look weird or I'm not making sense, and then I stop and I've tried to make this video about 6 times and I'm not gonna try anymore. So if I fuck up or if there's dead silence, welcome to my world. This is the reality of some shit. I'm not always articulate. So hi, Happy New Year. It's January 2nd, and I didn't have the chance to make the big reflecting on 2011 video that I wanted to, which I'm disappointed because it was such a wonderful year of accomplishments and change and success, and I really wanted to acknowledge that and talk about it before the year ended. But here we are in this new 2012 year, the last year of our lives. We're all going to die according to the Mayans, and so onward and upward. My New Year's Eve was fantastic. Nick and I had the best night. We didn't plan anything, and we kind of just showed up at this restaurant without reservations and ended up getting this awesome table out on the patio. It's this really cool place that it's almost like a tree house, and we had these amazing views of downtown and this great Tex-Mex meal and these giant cocktails, and there were fireworks in the sky, and we were together, and it was just incredible because I was thinking about how a year before that we were celebrating New Year's Eve in New York, and we were at one of my favorite bars. It's called the Campbell Apartment inside of Grand Central Station. It almost feels like you're inside of an old bank vault. Anyway, we're sitting there, and I was thinking about what 2011 was going to be like, and all my ideas and goals for it, and it was just amazing a year later to be sitting on a patio in Austin with Nick, celebrating everything that came from the year, and it was just wonderful. So after dinner, we went to this really cool party at this super modern, sleek house that they just finished building and haven't sold yet. So someone rented it out and hosted this awesome party, and it was like $25 to get in, and it was like open bar all night and hors d'oeuvres and all the slick, little hipster power gays in Austin, and it was just so much fun. It was really cool. Some people that I work with were there, and it was called the Fire and Ice Ball, and that was just a perfect way to end the year. So, we rang in the new year happy and kissing, and just knowing that we were in the right place. And the fact that we had such a great time, New Year's is so important to me. It is the one holiday that I get myself worked up over. We all get a fresh start and a clean slate and reset, reboot, all zeros, and I just like that. So we're now 2 days into the new year, and oh my God, I'm already being humbled. I locked myself out of my car today. Now first, let me just say, I have continued learning things the hard way as a first-time driver. And it's very humiliating to be, 32 years old and making all these mistakes that people usually make when they're 17. About a month ago, I got my first speeding ticket, which was an experience in itself. I was speeding. I was only going 4 miles over the speed limit, but it was a school zone, so they pulled me over. And then even me being pulled over was humiliating because I didn't realize that they were sirening for me, so I just kept going. I was like, ooh, I wonder who they're going after. And then, the policeman came up right behind me and really turned the lights on, and I was just like, what's going on? What's happening? Then he pulls up beside me and he's like, move over. So we pull over, and I was in big trouble, and I pulled the New York card, I just moved here, I don't know what I'm doing. And so, they still gave me a ticket because I was going too fast in a school zone. So that was a learning experience. Today, I went to the store, and I don't know. I don't know how, it's a long story, I don't know how I did it, but I locked myself out, keys in the car, still in the ignition, and the car's still running. And I don't have a spare key. I tried to get a spare key made, but nobody has the right metal key thing that fits what I need, so I was screwed, and my car insurance company was closed because it's the Monday after a holiday, and I ended up having to call a towing company. Lesson learned. So, you know, the new year is already informing me of the things that I need to learn. So I'm just trying to take it in stride. I'm excited about 2012. I have goals, and I may share them with you as we move forward. I'm starting the year off unafraid. That's the biggest thing. You know, at the party that we were at on New Year's Eve, they had these balloons, and you could tie a resolution onto a balloon, and they were going to release them into the air. And I wrote, this year, I will no longer be afraid. And I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not going to be afraid to put myself on a budget. I'm not going to be afraid to take control of my life and to be present in it. I'm not going to be afraid to get involved with people at work, you know, instead of being afraid that I'm going to get too close and let them in and they'll see too much about me. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to be afraid to let my family into my life a little bit more than I have. I'm not going to be afraid to take control of my health and lose the weight that I want and be the active person that I want and to get back into gymnastics like I really want to. I'm not going to be afraid to do those things. And it feels really good. I'm starting the year off with a little toxin cleanse. It's just important to me to do. And when that's over, the week of the 15th, I am joining Weight Watchers. My fat ass has just gotten so inspired by Jennifer Hudson singing, you know, on my TV and saying she believes in me and that I can. And I can, and I believe too, Jennifer. I'm going to give it a shot, and Nick and I are all going to be doing P90X, and that's going to be intense, but I want to do it, you know? I'm not saying I'm going to love it, but I'm saying I'm going to do it. You know, my birthday is in May, and I want to have a really fun party, and I want to wear a tank top and look good in it, and that's one of my silly little goals, so I'm sharing it with you. I'm also really excited about this bike that I'm getting. It's being shipped soon, and Nick and I will be able to ride around. We got matching bikes. It's really gay, but they're super cute. I'm excited. I'm excited for everything. Happy 2012 to everybody. I hope to be making more videos. I will be blogging more. I started blogging in 2002, 10 years ago now, and I'm gonna go back to my roots, expressing myself through the way that I write. And it's something that I've been missing, and I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna be writing every day on my blog. It's not gonna be anything huge or epic or major, but it is something that is important to me to do. So be sure to check out littlebigchris.com, and thank you for watching my videos, and you know, God bless you all, and stay black and proud, and you know, yes, okay.
Groovy!